Alright, greetings all. Welcome to another episode for the Let's Learn. Now, I'll note that I'm basically on a desktop here, and there is a reason for it. So, I'll note these are the videos I basically currently record already for the game, and as you can basically see, the last video I basically recorded was done July 19th of, this year. And the time right now is basically July 17th, 2021. So, it's been almost basically a month since I, last recorded for this series, or really for anything really in general, for the most part. So what happened, essentially last month during June, I had some sort of issue basically happen to my eye where it basically went hugely bloodshot, or something happened where I was basically squinting and unable to really see out my left eye. Don't know why it happened, but my eye seems to be a little bit better now. Gonna be seeing the eye doctor next week to basically see what it's all about. Anyhow, I figured I basically would, jump back into doing some recordings for, the Let's Learn. But just keep in mind that, I may not be completely, remember, everything I was basically doing, up to this point. I did, briefly review, the last, episode to see, I was basically doing resource gathering and stuff like that. But, yeah. It might be, a little bit out of touch with, the last, few episodes going on from, from here forthwith, so to speak. But there's still some stuff to learn, so let's just jump into it. And yeah, you can see right here, basically, there's last time when I was basically recorded is this series. So, I the date when I basically was doing recording as well. So, yeah. Alright, so we're chasing down the Bosian with my ships here. Brane are a little bit friendlier to me, but at the same time, now I've got an issue of basically Karen basically on top of them. And I have to remember I can actually go explore the territories for these guys at some point down the road. There's also the big battleship over there as well. That's free again. Alright, so yeah, basically I can't really remember everything I was basically doing at this point, so...
Affirmative.
I'll basically try to recall the best best I can what I was basically doing, but we'll basically see how it goes. Alright, so basically over here, I know I was basically trying to count some planets basically down here for something, so... That's being done over there. And there's the Eelee over here. Alright, well, let's just get to it, shall we? So we caught the Bosian. Let's just see it get ripped apart. These guys are slow, but they should be able to get some shots off before it makes it run for it, so hooray.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
Alright, so the Ardren.
Terraforming has been completed.
And oh wow, these guys tried to bribe someone, so that happened. Yeah, that's something I want to watch out for when you have empires running through your territory. They can be bribed, your miners and stuff like that. I don't think I have to worry about these guys being bribed though, because they should be pretty accepting of me right now, so I should be fine on that front. I should also have the communications grid up, here as well, so that should do very little to anything, I think, to these guys. I'm slowly just trying to get these guys to like me as much as possible, but taking forever. Alright, we got friendship with these guys. We're operating cooperation. Let's see if I can get more of them, I guess. And you're just going to keep terraforming.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Hey, look out! We did destroy a Bosian, so he got killed. We'll send these guys basically back to like heal up in Phiori, so that'll be their plan. This is a colony ship that's sitting around here for some reason. Okay, obviously I was going to send this guy somewhere, but where? Yeah, that's like the problem, like, you know, we're basically coming back from like, you know, a hiatus where I basically can't remember like everything I was basically doing. So, what do I need these colony ships for? I have no idea. Now I can explore that wormhole at some point to see where it goes. If it goes anywhere.
Affirmative.
I'll send this guy over here to Brane, I guess, to start like terraforming that planet right there, because, you know, why not? And this is, of course, my shipbuilding world, I think, right here, so... I guess we'll build the Imperium shipyard right here for now. I'm sure I'll, at some point, I'll basically figure out why I basically had it, like, you know, being developed that stuff, but, you know... That'll be a little down the road, I guess. Alright, so, I'm going to be building Iridium and Corkios at some point, but... For now, let's just get ourselves some fabricators basically being built here, I guess, for now. Why, I'll get some energy we can boost over here in Usama, I guess. It's an Intel world, so I want to build these basically up when I get a chance to. Now, I will know at this point I'm going to start like looking for like, you know, if I have space docks in these planets or not, because it's, you know, important basically to have like the ability to repair my ships if I like, you know, need to repair my ships. So I'll start looking into doing that sort of thing. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to do in Al-Assad over here, but this is sort of like the frontier world that was attacked before, so, you know, it's basically got like the minefield and like the shield area and stuff like that. Let's build barracks here, I guess, for now. We basically have upgraded like all the stuff here, but, you know, more will have to be done at some point, I guess, over here at some point for something. Let's just build like this and this, I guess. Alright, awesome. So we got deterrent basically built up in Nox over here, so I'll be able to get like, you know, more deterrent output from like this little like system. Let's build this up for now. We'll build up the geothermal plant. I guess I want to upgrade this when I get a chance to. And yes, we're Farius. I want to upgrade these at some point, I guess, so let's get that out of the way. Actually, you know what? I can't remember, but I think I have to hold off on like getting titanium because I'm actually trying to get more of it for something. Specifically, I need to get the titanium for like, you know, upgrading this at some point, so... We do need more titanium. A lot more titanium. I feel about recently I was building these cruisers probably because I can build these without titanium, so... You know, let's get a few like more ships basically popping up to like do stuff with. Actually, I don't really need to buy that. Let's just, like, you know, build it slowly right here. Yeah, that's fine how it's basically set up right now. Let's get these. We'll get that. We'll get this over here in M&R. I'll note the kind of stuff is basically taking titanium to build, but you know, whatever, it's basically important to get some of the stuff built up, I guess. This stuff too is pretty important to build up. And I met the Ardren, who was basically somewhere.
Affirmative.
Over here, apparently. So I can't get to like the you know, the home world like the Heon, but you know, whatever. Basically explore like, you know, a good chunk of basically everything over here.
Affirmative.
Actually, I'm gonna go over here, I think, for this guy. Alright, so I'll note that basically for this episode, I want to basically like show off like, you know, how you can basically like, you know, sort of like, you know, deal with like deficits and like, you know, resources and stuff like that. So Kentaurus is basically my like primary like producer of like, you know, titanium. And I basically have like issues right now where like, you know, I'm not able to basically produce enough titanium basically from this world because like, you know, I just need more of it. I'll note that upgrading like the, you know, titanium mine will basically help offset like a lot of like the issues I'm basically having, but it won't be enough basically to like, you know, completely offset it, so. Well, first things first, we want to basically get like, you know, some more titanium I think to like do stuff with, so. We need basically 7,308. We're gonna get roughly like, you know, 4,000 basically from like, you know, our production like next turn. So I basically need to have like, you know, roughly I think like, you know, 3,300 basically from like, you know, titanium to do stuff. We're just gonna quickly like show off like this like, you know, cool stock exchange here where we basically can go in here and like can just buy like, you know, with my like credits here like, you know, some like units for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then of course like, you know. This will take some credits, but basically like, you know, we'll be able to get like, you know, a lot of like, you know,
Affirmative.
titanium basically to like, you know, build up my like, you know, my things over here. And you can see like how many credits basically cost me to do this. By the way, it's kind of expensive doing this, but whatever. I'll note basically like this like, you know, one of the things that will probably be very like, you know, useful in like multiplayer. Basically like in like this like, you know, this gold stock exchange, I assume that you could probably like, you know, buy and sell like, you know, all the players. So if you have access to one resource, you can basically sell it. And if you have like, you know, an abundance of like another resource, you can basically like, you know, or like, you know, if you have a bunch of resources, you can basically sell it, and like other people can buy it. And you have like, you know, a need for something, you can basically buy it, like I am right now. Actually, how many units are in stock right now?
Affirmative.
Alright, so that's basically like the stuff in my like, you know, my this is like in Kentaurus right here, by the way. It's telling me like how much I have in stock and like, you know, how much I could possibly sell if I want to, I guess. Good to know. Alright, so I'm not basically like with Kentaurus here. I basically have like, you know, titanium basically coming from this world, but I need more basically to do stuff in like the future. So at this point, I'm basically gonna start looking through like my like our like sectors basically to see like, you know, who has like, you know, some like more titanium I might want to make use of to like, you know, help like, you know, with my issues here. And one thing I might want to do is like go to like, you know, one of these existing planets and be like, you know, essentially like, you know, getting like this guy basically produce like more titanium perhaps. It's like, you know, helps offset like some of my issues that basically have. And thinking about it, I might want to start just buying stuff in here just to, you know, get this stuff basically online over here, I guess. So I'll basically turn Arcturus basically into like, you know, another like, you know, farming world for like, you know, titanium will be the plan. By the way, it's July, it's hot, so sorry if you hear me like, you know, drinking stuff, but you know, it's hot. Now, I'm not probably like, you know, this is like something probably important basically you probably want to do like whenever playing this game. If you don't have like, you know, a really good sector, like, you know, say like, you know, I have a good sector like for, I'll say for Duranium. I have like a good sector for Iridium basically over here for like Korkios. But I don't really have a good sector for Titanium. If you don't have like a good sector for Titanium, it's usually a good idea to have like, you know, multiple sectors possibly like doubling up to help you get with Titanium to like, you know, do stuff. Especially where I have like a big empire like I do like right now, so you know, it's important basically stuff to basically do if I want to like, you know, do the best out of like my empire, so to speak. You know, thinking about it, I may actually want to send down, like, you know, colony ship down Arcturus at this point. So maybe I will build up this, like, you know, extra colony ship over here. At least send them down here, basically, like, you know, help colonize this, like, you know, sector down here a little bit. And yeah, I'm not really sure what planets I basically wanted to colonize. If, like, you know, I was looking to colonize some planets, but whatever. At some point I have to go see, like, what the Vulmar are basically up to over there, but whatever, we'll deal that when we get to it.
Terraforming has been completed. External Affairs has a message for us.
Excellent! So I got cooperation with the Brane. So this is really excellent to basically have, because it means they're going to start getting, like, you know, more acceptance of me, like, you know, down the road. And if possible, I might be able to get, like, you know, alliances and stuff like that, like, down the road with them as well, so... We might be able to get, like, the Brane basically into my you know, alliance, even though, like, you know, they hate me at the start here, and, like, you know... haven't been too friendly to me and all that stuff, but whatever.
Affirmative.
Let's get you down here. And Mesro, you can, like, basically start, you know, building up the Imperial shipyard, I guess. And get this down basically in, like, you know, 4 turns if I basically want to. Alright, excellent. Let's just colonize this world.
Will be colonized.
And we got this guy to colonize over here.
This system will be colonized.
So slowly, you know, surely we're, like, you know, colonizing everything at this point. And there's another damnation basically running around this territory over here. I think this guy's basically saying, like, you know, shift basically here to mass up in, like, you know, Brane, just to, like, you know, blow them up if they want to. But they don't really have the firepower right now to do anything, so, you know, just sort of is, like, you know, sitting there for now. I'll note that the AI, they're basically, you're kind of smart in that they won't necessarily attack a system unless they have, like, sufficient, like, you know, attacking ability to do so. Usually. Just leave those guys right there. Alright, so note that in Qatar's, by the way, we now have, like, enough to, like, you know, to tame, or I thought we did, but I guess we don't. Well, you know what it is? Actually, like, send somebody to tame, like, building something else, I guess. That probably happened right there. Alright, I need to get some more Titamas to do some stuff here, so... This is where I was used to make use of, like, our sector pieces to help with your, like, you know, Titanium needs, by the way, so... We're just gonna go here to Kantaris with, like, this, like, you know, Titanium for this, like, Zerat. We're just gonna buy this, like, outright, so maybe not. We'll, build this basically, like, you know, slowly. Basically start getting Kantaris as, like, you know, Titanium, like, you know, production basically up a little bit. I'll know at this point I'm probably gonna stop building like fabricators basically everywhere because, like, you know, I have, like, issues with, like, you know, titanium and stuff. I would like to build, like, you know, Intel centers here, I guess, so... We'll go to this system, I guess, and, like, you know, send, like, you know, some titanium basically over. And yeah, resource roads, it can be very useful basically, like, to do stuff, so... This is how you can get stuff done. In the later parts of the game where, like, you know, you have, like, resource issues basically happen because, like, you know, stuff is so expensive to build. You're done. I'm not sure if Nox really has an issue, like, you know, to deal with right now because it basically got, like, you know, plenty of, like, deterrent basically, you know, coming out at this point. I guess it wouldn't hurt to build a few laboratories here for now, because, you know, why not? We just got nothing else for him to do. And by the way, I'll have to actually cost me like, you know, titanium to actually build some stuff here, so, you know, building like this, like, you know, barracks here, it costs titanium to do. And stuff like that. And what type of world do I want to make Abydos into, I wonder? I'll note that basically it's gonna be like, you know, one of the French worlds for like, you know, scanning like the like periphery of my like, you know, of my stuff, but whatever. Taurus is handled already, so I'm not gonna worry about it. And yeah, you can see like where like the issues basically like, you know, falling here. Like, I can't really do anything because I don't have like any titanium to do it. So I guess it's like my backup, like determine world over here if I needed to. So, right, we can basically get determine like, you know, a Boricum over here. You know, at this point, I could probably like, you know, destroy some of like these like organic replicators. So, I'm just gonna destroy like 6 of those maybe. By the way, these guys like have like grouped up, so hooray! Perfect. Now I got like, you know, a small little fleet base to defend myself down here if I need to, I guess. There's a gas ending over here, by the way. You know, I get the feeling that these guys might be in trouble, the crew are, but whatever. Sucks to be them, but oh well. Alright, a Boricum. So, I know at this point we're just going to start going for my sectors, by the way, at this point to, like, you know, figure out where I can basically, like, you know, throw, like, you know, research routes, basically, to, like, you know, help stuff, like, get stuff done. So, where is a Boricum on the map here? Right there. These guys basically upgrade, like, you know, the laboratories over here, for example. Now, note by the way, at this point, it's really no point like upgrading like the listening posts and stuff over here for Kajam, so really let him do whatever he wants to at this point, I guess. Maybe build up some of those. Let's get the barracks over here in Murga. Murga's going to be in our intel center, so we'll just get to work basically building up some more of this. Yeah, so we're going to slowly just split from money go up and, like, you know, Catharsis, like, you know, stuff get built and stuff like that.
Terraforming has been completed.
Excellent, more stuff terraformed. Korkos is slowly, like, you know, being, like, you know,
Select a planet for terraforming.
built up over here. Alright, Tabit's over here is gonna, like, just,
Select a planet for terraforming.
need one more plant basic colonies to get, like, basically, like, you know, up and running. There's Eelee. You know, I was thinking about going over to Hadar and basically, like, you know, turning this into, like, you know, another, like, you know, sector I could possibly, like, you know, colonize and stuff like that, but I'm wondering if I want to go after something else. That guy could send this guy basically up to, like, you know, tap basically, like, you know, help with colonizing up there real fast if I want to.
Affirmative.
Now let's go to Hadar, I guess, why not?
Select a planet for terraforming.
Get to work right over there, I guess. Alright, Mazar. So this guy's right next to like the border. We're definitely making like, you know, have a listening outpost on him. Get that barracks basically built over here, I guess. It's important to build up more fab grades. I think in this world is like, you know, helping build up our stuff, so why not? Let's get that underway. Why not we'll build this stuff over here? I think Zybar is planning to be like, you know, a shipbuilding like area perhaps. I think that's the plan I basically have for this guy. He's gonna build ships maybe. But I need to get this basically out of the way too at some point, so maybe I'll work on this now. Now I don't want to know by this point. I want to watch out for like anything that basically can like really like, you know, cut into like my like, you know, titanium reserves. If it takes a lot of titanium to build it, it's probably worth like, you know, avoiding it, so to speak, for now, until like I have like, you know, more titanium output coming out for my like, you know, other stuff. So massive upgrades like for this stuff, it's like, you know, stuff to watch out for basically if I like, you know, want to upgrade and such. But that's not too bad right now, but you know, I'll watch out for like anything that's going to like, you know, cost me stuff to upgrade, so to speak. And excellent uranium mines, like crazy. Remember this system was like starving like, you know, way back when? No longer starving now, which is nice. Let's just build this up over here. We'll build this right here. Let's build some random stuff over here, I guess. Also, I can build these basically up. You know, technically this is still going to be like, you know, sort of like a world for like, you know, scanning out like the borders, like the stuff around me, but you know, not really entirely is a story, so to speak. I want to build this basically over here, I guess. And good, I only built a space dock, so that's basically out of the way. Get this stuff built up over here, I guess. Build up a barracks. Schools would be nice space to build up over here, I think. Build up these over here. Now, why did I build a shipyard over here? Was I planning to build ships over here, I guess? I do have director basically, like, you know, coming from here, I guess. So I guess that's the plan, build this into like a shipbuilding area over here. So I also build this basically up over here for that purpose. We'll get a little bit more like, you know, construction basically of like, you know, fabricators here, I guess. So like that for those guys. I definitely should build into simulators so they don't cost like, you know, titanium they used to build, so we'll get those basically going now, I guess. The barracks going. Was I planning on making this into like, you know, a secondary like titanium area, I wonder? Can't remember really, but whatever, let's build this basically up over here. Now I should be getting quite a bit of an intel at this point, by the way, just to throw it out there. Not basically when you start to get like, you know, intel into like the 10,000s, that's when you can really like, you know, start to throw your way around, like, you know, espionage like related stuff, so to speak. And I have to start thinking about like victory conditions at this point as well. So, look by the way, like for like what we basically like have going on right now. Apparently, like right now, one of the best things that I could probably like aim for would probably be like diplomacy, even though like probably like the coalition has like 13 like systems under control. I can actually like go for like the diplomacy option, like the interference, which is like kind of like counterintuitive because basically they don't have really good like diplomacy, but that's something actually I could actually aim for if I basically want to. I go after like say the Omega Alliance and like try and like break them, so to speak, from like their whole like the Woolen, like the Heroic and everything else, and like just go from there. Apparently, the ocean's all over here. Apparently. Now, not by if like they're gonna like be an issue to Brane, these guys, the corn. It might be in my issue to like or in my like in my interest, so to speak, to like go after like the corn of like my like guys, my like spy network and such. That's something I could possibly do. Do I think go after these guys would probably like where I want to like really go after him? So let's just probe the like humans to see what type of like damage I might be able to do to him, I guess. Try for a little bit of economic destruction on him, I think. And they haven't met the humans, these guys, so that might work very well to have like frame the Omega Alliance for like their crimes against the humans, so to speak. Alright, so I looked at the plan of attack right now be like to get like my sabotage basically going against the humans. We're just gonna try to like see what I can basically do to them. Maybe I can steal some money from them. Use it like to fund my like titanium issues basically over here a little bit. That's kind of worrisome. This guy has very little food left. Oh, he's fine. He's got plenty of like replicas. This guy if he needs to. He's on missions, so it's fine. I always want to be checking out like this stuff to basically see like where like food might be an issue and such. Like Gorkus is doing fine on food, so to speak, but it has so little of it because basically it's like right now like the boundary, so to speak, a little bit here.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
Alright, there's the Eelee.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
Terraforming has been completed.
We'll see what's basically happening over there in like Okotai in a moment, but like let's go over here for now.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Really need to call like terraform this like planet right here, so to speak. So after I get Mazar basically done over here, I might send this guy over here to help like terraform over there for that guy. And look at that, we just managed to steal a whole lot of credits basically from the Terrans there. So hooray! Just what I want to see. Make use of that to do other stuff like, get these guys to like me more. Ooh, look at that, the Okotai like me a little bit now. Now I doubt by like I could probably bribe these guys to get them like, away from like the, the coalition, but we'll try, we'll see if I can bribe them. I got the money for it now. I wouldn't mind like breaking these guys away from like the the coalition, like getting on my side. Maybe I'll try like gifting them first to try and get them like like me a little bit more first. Make them like me first, then like try and make him hate the other guy, so to speak. And again, yeah, we're fine. Basically, like, you know, the rough players were here, so, you know, this system's fine. Alright, so, this guy made it over here. We're just gonna make him go over here now.
Affirmative.
Utilitarans.
Affirmative.
I keep forgetting these like scout spot. They actually go a little bit farther and, like, you know.
Affirmative.
I might be giving them credit for, I guess, or actually only got a speed of 1, but whatever.
Affirmative.
They're going fast enough. These guys like to, like, you know, check out stuff and, like, you know, see who's where. Hooray! My cruiser's basically, like, you know, healed up over here. I'm not bothered. I'm basically like waiting for like the bear ships basically pop out at this point, so I can, like, you know, really, like, you know, tear like the other, like, you know, damage a bit, so to speak. But, you know, it's taking a while to get to him, I guess. I think that's what I'm basically looking for with my battleship at this point, but whatever. We'll get to it when we get to it. Cool, this guy made it over here, so
Select a planet for terraforming.
let's start terraforming that planet for those guys. Hooray, we're acceptance of 1! We're getting there, slowly. Trying to get these guys basically up to cooperation as fast as possible too, I guess. Well, let's see what Mike makes us steal from the coalition, so to speak. So, we'll just keep on them for now, I guess. Will be the plan.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
Terraforming has been completed.
And by the way, I'll note that with, like, you know, the different, like, factions, they'll have, like, different, like, you know, reactions to, like, you know, espionage and stuff like that. I'll note that the Refrarians very much like it when you sabotage other people, so we're gonna basically get some, like, you know, happiness basically doing this from like, you know, sabotaging people, so to speak. Let's give this guy some more money. These guys aren't exactly corrupt over here, so give them some money. Alright, we're going to build this basically up over here. And we're getting to that point, by the way, where we're going to, like, you know, lots and lots of, like, stuff basically, like, build these guys basically up sometimes, but whatever. Apparently I've got Director basically being produced over here for some reason, so interesting. There's some of that stuff over there. Huh, I didn't build the Imperial shipyard over here. Let's just get that out of the way. Get this out of the way too. Down if I can build this and build that. This, I guess. Let's build this stuff over here, I guess, a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's just build up a few more, like, you know, fabricators here just to do up stuff. Not sure if it'll make a difference, but we'll just try to see if it does. Oh! I think the battle station might be friendly to the coalitions, because they're not blowing this guy up over here, so that's interesting. And annoying.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
There's a tower kites, by the way.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
No carrions.
Our secret service has news for us.
Terraforming has been completed.
Apparently the Corns keep trying to bribe the Eelee. I'm not sure it's going to help at all, but you know, they keep trying. Oh, this guy's just going to colonize right here, I think.
This system will be colonized.
How do you just like me now? We're here. Well, these guys like me a little bit more, I guess. So let's keep bribing them, or like, you know, gifting them rather. You know, I was hoping I'd probably get like some more like, you know, money stolen from like the deterrents, but you know, it's not happening as yet apparently. Fortunately. You know, I'm tempted to send my ships down to Corvus. They start like, you know, bombing in Oblivion, just because I can. I've got to show off like, you know, the like more like, you know, combative elements of this game in this like, you know, tutorial, and it's probably about time to start like, you know, thinking about doing so. Alright, cool, we got ourselves the shipyard basically built here in Mesria, or Mesramia. I can build my ships pretty damn fast over here if I want to. Now, I should point out, by the way, I should be building like, you know, singularity plants where I, you know, like, you know, I'm going to be building ships. So I'm going to start building bits over here, I think, at this point to get like out of the way. I don't know if it's like really like a hog on like the titanium, so I've watched out for that, but you know, it's worth building, I think. Nox is just over here doing its thing. I forget, are you the, yeah, you are. I should probably build like more deterrent basically over here in Nox at this point, so... Let's get 6 more of that basically going, I think. Build that when I get a chance to. Let's upgrade this over here. You know, I'm not really sure what I want to do with Savar. Basically, like, you know, haven't really like, you know, set up like what these guys basically like aiming to do. I got my temple built and stuff like that, but you know, probably about time like, you know, decide what their like, you know, main purpose is going to be in life. Oh, internal security bonus. I should probably make these guys into spies then. So, Intel Centers it is over here. Let's get this going over here. We'll blow this basically up over here. I can blow this basically up over here.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
We'll send this guy basically over here, I guess.
Select a planet for terraforming.
You know, Arcturus is also another good planet I could possibly like use to like, you know, build up titanium in the future. Might be better because I'm not really hostile to like people on this like side of the map, so to speak. That's like, you know, much over there. There's the like, you know, the ship's basically closing it over here. cloak that guy. Oh wow, this guy decided to attack my guys over here. Okay. Everyone's going to attack. Literally everyone's going to attack this and see how it goes. I'll probably kill this, but it's gonna be like, you know.
We have a new technology.
Oh, it went a lot faster than I thought I was going to. If I like, you know, take a punishment, you know, being there, but whatever.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
There's the Martis. Alright, actually, these guys should be like, you know, like me quite a bit now. We're still getting a little more money, but, you know, they're getting to a point where, like, you know, they really should like me quite a bit, I think. Alright, Malona's basically over here.
Affirmative.
Let's get you right there. So yeah, Malona's basically gonna be used to, like, you know, build up, like, you know, titanium as like a reserve, I think. So, do I really want to do that? I think I might actually been like, you know, Artis was like the plan I was like planning to do it with, because, you know, they don't have anything built up here yet. So it will stay the course for that type of thing. I'm looking to be like my spy center, so to speak. Let's get this build up here. We'll build a space over here. Build that up. Build this up. Build it all up, basically. Cool, we got ourselves foundries over here in Leva again. Or finally, we now have them at least. Oh, I never actually pulled up the configuration screen over here, apparently. That's good to know. Martis, do you like me? Not cooperative, but whatever. See, I don't know that basically Mars is basically a small little system over here that the Korans basically have like access to, I guess.
Affirmative.
You know, I have to say that the Korans have quite a few, like, you know, aliens basically in their, like, you know, their throng, so to speak. They have like one right here, one right there. I think the Natural are like one. The Tarkite were one. The Kanavik are one. It just goes to show, like, you know, how much advantage, like, sometimes, like, the AI basically has in this game for a lot of stuff. You know what? Let's just send these guys over here to Vulmar. I want to see, like, they can possibly, like, you know, do something to these guys over here, perhaps.
Affirmative.
We'll see what I can basically do to him, so to speak. This is buys out at this point, so you have access to, like, you know, more titanium base here in Kintaris.
Terraforming has been completed. External Affairs has a message for us.
Oh, nice. We got some creds and some crystals from the Mega Alliance. How nice of them. I will be needing crystals at some point from somewhere, so hooray, I guess. You know, I'm not really sure who I want to make into, like, my, like, you know, sort of crystal output sort of world, I guess. Who would be, like, you know, planning to basically do that, I guess, at this point, so... You're too small, really. I really only have, like, you know, a few world space that are, like, good for, like, building, like, crystals on. And this goes to show, by the way, like, you know, you can sometimes, like, you know, have, like, you know, just, like, no resources basically, like, you really make use of, so to speak, sometimes in this game. Let's throw the crystals here in Savara for now. Probably make that into, like, my world for, like, you know, building crystals in the future. Oh, okay, so I was planning, like, probably in Phiori, basically have these guys, like, you know, be my, like, crystal output guy when I get around to it, maybe? I might as well offer this guy an alliance at this point, see if they'll basically, like, you know, accept it. And we'll offer this guy cooperation. We'll offer the Brane alliance, maybe it'll take that too. And why not? Let's just, like, see if I can probably bribe these guys away from, like, the, like, you know, the coalition, I guess. So we'll send a bribe and see if I can, like, break them away. Nice, we're almost done our colonizing over here.
The system will be colonized. Select a planet for terraforming.
Let's get to work right there and get that done.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Alright, that's fine. Basically, we'll get this guy, like, you know, these guys basically team up for a moment to get that stuff done.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Just for hell, we're just going to colonize that planet, I guess, because I have, like, nothing really better to do with the sky over here, I guess. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I could probably send this guy somewhere else, but, you know, we'll just, like, you know, aim to, like, get this, like, stuff done over here, I guess. Actually, you know what? I could send this guy down here and start, like, you know, terraforming these planets in the future for, like, you know, possible use, so we'll get to work on that, I think. Let's do that over here, I think. Now, it's fine, I'm still, like, building up, like, you know, farm space over here, so let's just kill off 6 of the farms I basically have over here at this point, because we don't really need them anymore. Just gonna build stuff up here a little bit in Borov. I will note, by the way, it's gonna get easier to do stuff as I go along here, because, like, you know, everything will be, like, you know, more or less upgraded, so I don't need to have, like, titanium for everything, but, you know, we're not quite there just yet, so to speak, so let's get all this stuff basically out of the way over here. Just gonna kill off a few of these, like, you know, up here, I think. Well, we didn't do anything to the coalition this time around, like, you know, spy-wise, but maybe we'll do it, like, next turn something to them. Now, note, by the way, like, you know, when we're basically sabotaging this guy, we're actually, like, you know, getting, like, some sabotage attempts basically on him, so we're actually, like, getting, like, you know, some ability basically to do stuff against him, I guess. Ah, there's the Brane ships over here. Forgot about them. I forgot they had ships.
We have a new technology.
Hey, there's, like, organic workers number 4.
Terraforming has been completed.
Alright, Tab is basically done terraforming, so
This system
colonize.
will be colonized.
Alcur is done, so colonize.
This system will be colonized.
Lock this. Lock this. We're slowly getting up to, like, you know, tech level 7, so that's nice. I'll be able to build my battleships very soon. But let's build this stuff over here a little bit. Now, I will note by this point, if I'm basically like doing upgrades, I want to make, like, you know, damn sure not, like, you know, over, like, spending, like, stuff at this point for, like, you know, their upgrades, because as you can see, like, you know, just a little bit of upgrade for, like, this, like, stuff costs a lot, so if I don't need it, I'm just gonna, like, you know, scrap it, so to speak, just to make it a little bit easier for myself, like, to upgrade this stuff. We'll get that going over here, though, first for now. Damn, I guess these guys don't have a big enough scanning space to do, like, you know, see what's going on in Vulmar. So let's just send this guy right here for now.
Affirmative.
Send this guy basically over here.
Affirmative.
One of you guys is going to colonize right now.
This system will be colonized.
And we'll just, like, you know, get this basically done in a couple turns and, like, you know, colonize it again, so to speak.
We claim this system in the name of the Retharian Star Network.
Blah, blah, we basically claim it.
External Affairs has a message for us.
Alright, interesting. So, note that I was able to bribe away the Okotai over here. So, we basically actually, like, broke these guys away from the coalition over here. So now, I can possibly, like, you know, get these guys basically in my, like, you know, throng, so to speak, if I want to. By the way, note because I broke them away to, like, you know, we regained this territory over here as well, so, nice. We're gonna offer this guy friendship if I can, like, you know, help it. Or actually, not friendship, I want to offer him cooperation if I get a chance to. I want to try and get this guy basically, like, you know, in my, like, you know, in my sphere of influence, so, like, the, like, you know, coastal planet doesn't have him anymore. Eelee got cooperation. Phiori got alliance, so that's great. Brane declined my like, you know, alliance with them, but whatever, that's fine. Not gonna worry about that too much. You know, note that the Omega has offered me, like, you know, cooperation. I'm interested in basically taking that, but at the same time, I'm not really sure I really want to because I don't want to basically in my territory, so I'll probably decline it. So just gonna decline that one for now. Again, on a fair side note, I don't want people in my territory because then they can, like, you know, meet the miners and, like, you know, well, you know, be an issue way with them, so to speak. So we'll stop that from happening. All right, so Al-Kured has basically managed to, like, you know, be colonized. Apparently I did have a crappy ship over here, so it's going to take a while to get this guy basically up to snuff, but whatever, that's fine. Let's build up a few of these right here. I'll build a primitive organic factory and I'll be fine for him for now. Or of course we can build this basically up over here. I can start building up this stuff over here, I guess. Oh, wait, this guy doesn't have, like, you know, his stuff fully upgraded here just yet, so get this first, and we'll build this basically up over here. I got my special structure basically, like, you know, out of the way, so to speak, for, like, you know, all the, like, goose basically gets me, so to speak. I'm positive, but I technically want to, like, you know, upgrade these as is right now, this stuff, I think, so let's do so. You know, I really could build, like, you know, more ships basically out of here, I think, in the future, so... More fabricators, please. I guess you need a little more intel centers over here, I guess, so... 4 of these right here. Guess I'll upgrade that at this point. You know, I guess we're just gonna even stuff out here a little bit, so, you know, we'll build, like, you know, an extra, like, you know, science fountain. I'm not sure I really need the extra energy, so I might just, like, hold off on that for now. Let's build this stuff like this. Up here in my capital, we're just gonna, like, you know, keep it, like, you know, going slow. Let's build this basically up, build this basically up. Might as well start building this stuff up here, I guess, for now, because why not? Got nothing else to do really in my capital. Build up the barracks here, build this basically up over here. Let's build 12 more of that, I think. Now, going forward from this point, it's going to be, like, all about, like, you know, well, at this point, basically, like, you know, like, sort of, like, you know, decide how I'm going to be, like, you know, victorious in this game, so to speak. I think I want to go for a diplomatic victory, but how to do this will be the thing, like, you know, how we're going to aim for a diplomatic victory will be the question. Ooh!
Affirmative.
I might be able to go and blow this all up. You know, I was planning like to end it this turn, but let's just go one more turn and see if I can like blow up all the stuff in Vulmar there, if I can. Because my ship basically do have a, you know, a cloak advantage, so I might be like, you know, do some damage, I think. They do move a little bit slow, but whatever, that's fine. We'll see what my cruiser can do to like his like, you know, near damage like ships basically, so to speak. So let's just like, you know, see how they basically defend here. They do have like the numerical advantage here, these guys, but they have like, you know, no hull some of these guys, so I can probably blow them up like very easily if I like, you know, get the shots off them. So let's just go meet the like, you know, the Vulmar finally. Oh, they did some damage there, but you know, we're doing some damage back to them, I guess. Here's the question: do I lose all these ships basically like doing this? But you know. It will at least let me like meet these guys if I blow them all up. So hooray, we blew them all up. I guess that's fine. Alright, interesting, so.
We have a new technology.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
Finally met the like Vulmar over here. So you get to see, like, you know, how powerful this, like, Mara basically was, like, his ships, but whatever.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
Terraforming has been completed. External Affairs has a message for us.
Alright, nice. We get, like, cooperation with these guys, so let's accept that. Arcturus is terraformer. Let's get these guys basically to colonize right here.
This system will be colonized.
So yeah, I'll note that in like this time we basically blew up all this stuff. We cost, you know, it cost us like some of our stuff as well, but you know, 4 ships versus like all the stuff destroyed. I think I'm fine with that. Like, you know, that being done.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Actually, let's go with the planets that are like, you know, not as like, you know,
planet for terraforming.
profitable colonies over here as first. So yeah, here's like, you know, Vulmar up here basically. I could stick around basically blow up more of his stuff, but you know, it'd probably be more profitable if I basically, like, you know, tried to, like, you know, get these guys basically to, like, you know, be in my fold, so to speak, so. We'll try and get these guys basically to, like, you know, like me as opposed to, like, you know, blowing up their stuff some more. Will be the plan. And cool, we sabotage some more here, so basically, like, you know, blow up more of us, like, you know, ruffers and stuff. Alright, so, I'm not that I could, like, keep going after coastal plans, but I think the plan will be, like, you know, going forward. We're gonna go after the Mega Alliance in the future, and we're just gonna, like, you know, try and sabotage his, like, you know, relations and stuff. We're just gonna take this basically off for now. I'm just gonna make this guy, like, you know, hated by everyone around him if I can, so to speak. So we'll see how it goes. This should be done next turn, by the way, so we'll have, like, our level 7 text basically, like, you know, next episode, so to speak. That'll be nice. Heck, I could probably stand to lose a few of these, like, you know. Facilities, I guess. Excellent! Let's build barracks here in Zyret. I guess I could produce like ships in Zyret if I wanted to as well, but you know. Let's build a laboratories over here, I think. Alright, well, we had some interesting, basically, like, you know, fun events basically happen. We basically, like, you know, managed to break away, like, you know, the Okotai basically from, like, you know, the coalition. I managed to meet the Vulmar. Gonna have to build up more of my cruisers in the future, but you know, that's fine. It's like, you know, it's par for the course. I think I'll probably blow these guys up in the future, but we'll see how it goes when we get around to it.
This system will be colonized.
So colonize that now, since I basically have access to it. Alright, well, basically sort of like a slow episode, like, you know, where it's basically, like, you know, it's like, you know, trying to get, like, entire space to build up its, like, titanium reserves again. I'm basically still, like, doing so, by the way, in many respects here, but, you know, it's just slow going, so to speak, unfortunately. But I'll note that in the future I want to basically build up my, like, you know, organic replicators here as well, so we'll scrap a few of these basically at this point, and then we'll, decide to build these basically up. And then Arcturus, we're going to focus on basically getting these guys basically, like, you know, ready for, like, you know, titanium perhaps in the future. Alright, well. The episode's gotten long enough. We had some, like, good fun basically blowing up those, like, you know, Vulmar ships, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed this, like, you know, actually a rather cheese episode, because this is only, like, you know, 9, like, you know, turns and went, but, you know, some interesting stuff basically was happening. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.